know that they've got a big fight when Buxton Bros is in town. That's when you know. That's when you know. So
the Billericay bomber, George Liddell, he'd done it. He's won the European title. He beat the Italian champion and stopped him in 8 rounds. It was a good fight while it lasted. Italian champion, Dario Morello, I interviewed him. Very nice guy, actually, funny guy. He had an unorthodox style, swinging from his hips and stuff like that. What a chin on this Italian geezer, and he never gave up. Anytime he got caught hard, he came back firing. He swung from his hips. It was a bit weird, like, you don't swing from your hips. It was a bit, I don't know. I've never, like, you leave yourself too open swinging so wide from your hips instead of, oh, well, you know, fighters know what I mean. So that was his only issue, but hell of a heart, hell of a chin. Always stayed in there, made it entertaining, being a bit slick, but getting caught at times. Oh, what is next for the Billericay bomber? What is next for this guy? Well, he said in a post-fight interview, next year he wants to have a world title fight. He said, I'll be a world champ next year, or I want a title shot next year. Something along them lines. So if he wants to have a title shot next year, these are his options. The best options, I believe. Obviously, Lara, 40 years old. Oh, 43. He's 43. And he's a world champion, not regular champion, super champion. He fights once a year. He's not got a fan-friendly style, so he doesn't really get to fight big names, and he's been champion for years now. And no one wants to smoke with him. Obviously, you're not going to make money because it's a boring fight. And even though he's 43, he's still got skills, man. But his style's just horrible. But he's still got skills. So you could lose to a 43-year-old man and have a horrible fight and have a blemish on your career as, oh, you stunk the place out. It's just... So he can go that route, which is, obviously he's inactive. Obviously he's 43. Definitely a good chance of beating him next. 100%. And getting himself a strap. Yeah, go get the strap. A bit on the middleweight ladder, you know what I mean? So his other choice, a little bit harder, a bigger mountain to climb, IBF champ. Roll the dice, be a hell of a story, a hell of a fight if you won. McKanna, you could do that. You could do that massive in Ireland as well. Obviously, because he's a champ, got to fight him in. That could be a big fight. But a lot of people will say, oh, rushing him is too soon. But he said it, world champion next year. If he did need, he wanted to be a world champ next year or have a title shot next year. And these are two people who've got belts. Yeah, Carlos Adamas is nowhere like Carlos Adamas. Middleweight division is not very strong, but he's the best in the division. Next step fight he should get the ring belt. He's the man there, even though he's not unified or whatever. So definitely love to see this fight. I doubt it. They do it that soon. So if he doesn't take a world title fight next, and he has a fight in between, these are my picks of fights that I think he should have. This guy's got a lot of talent. He's exciting. You know, obviously he's not really had that test. So fighting Lara or McKanna might have been a step too far. So I think maybe have an in-between fight, just either a baptism of fire or another little step up and make a lot of money. So these are the two fights that I would like to see him in next. The money fight. Yes, Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. I know he's old and he's past it and he never really quite made it, but he's got quite a high ranking in some of the governing bodies, like rank number 3. He's a name. He could have an American debut fighting Shane. You know, because of his surname. He's on some all right form, Shane Mosley. I think he won his last fight, which was a 10-rounder. So I know he lost the fight before that.
However,
it's a name, it's a money fight, do it in America. So it's a good fight. Obviously, a lot of people might hate it. I don't care. I like this fight for him next. Definitely. He can go for a hard step up, a baptism of fire. If I can beat this guy, then 100% I am ready for a world title next. This could be an Ireland. Callum Walsh, again, the Irish, big, massive boxing fans, come out for their fighters, make it a great show. You know, world title eliminator or something like that. 50-50 fight. Maybe you don't agree with me, but I know they say don't rush, but if the talent's there, why not just test it, sink or swim? Why not just have a go? You know, that's what I say, because it makes for better fights, and that is why Zuffer's creeping in, because of sometimes politics gets in the way, and we don't see 50-50 fights, and it's always like, oh, let the fight build. We'll both win a world title, and then we'll fight each other. Yeah, marinate it, all that bullshit. Just you're at a decent level, you think you're ready, just fight. Just simple as that. All this marinating and let the fighters bubble and all that stuff. I'm not all for that, but I'm old school, and it's a business. I get it. In times for George Liddard, I'm really pleased for him, and I think this is like second time I've watched him. I'm really impressed. I like it. Exciting fights for him going forward, and just hope he gets the right fights. What fights do you think he should have?
Telling you to check out Boxing Bros UK.